Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Lakers. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Drummond. Marcus Morris is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Reggie Jackson, and it's Meeks in at the 2 spot.
And Detroit with a 32-50 record last season. They didn't have any help from the schedule. They had a total of 22 back-to-back series on the year, tied for most in the league.
Harris kicks to Jackson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
So it's the Warriors now after the miss from Reggie Jackson. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Greg, you just said the Pistons had a ton of back-to-back games. 44 were part of their back-to-backs, over half their schedule. Clark, they went 15-29 in those games.
And that's part of the reason why the NBA wanted to examine the schedule. I mean, it was a tough year for the Pistons. It's hard to get any momentum when you're playing that many back-to-backs.
And here's the break.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Leans. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Outside Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 5. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. Thompson outside. Back to Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the 2nd worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Pistons trailed by 11. Here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Drummond missing.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Iguodala's drive. Azili the pass to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. Curry. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his third rebound tonight. Jackson dishes to Meeks. The feed to Jang. Stolen by Thompson. Out to Harris. Hits it from three-point range. Harris has got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. Jackson against Curry. Front pass the arc. Andre Iguodala, and that's good. Iguodala's got 5 now.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Here's Curry. And the rejection by Jang. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And a switcher also for Detroit. McCallum's checked in. Screen by Ibaka. Harris kicks to Jang. He dishes it to Meeks. Feeds it to Drummond. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now here's Jang, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Ibaka. They get it back. Green, the pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And that one goes long.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
Here's Drummond. No luck. So Golden State will take it the other way. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. And that one is stuffed right through.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's McCallum to the inside. Drummond. Good D by Thompson.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Thompson. Then for the Pistons, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Johnson comes in for Harris, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Jody Meeks. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Jang, a screen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Warriors leading by 7. Here is Livingston. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's McCallum. And released it in time, but it's off them. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
We've got Ibaka. Curry is out there with Livingston. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Spates in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. McCallum dishes to Johnson. To the wing right side. And it's Baines missing.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Curry passes to Spates. He feeds it to Barnes. Curry. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Curry. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Pistons. The shot by Spates, nobody around. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Jackson kicks to Morris. The Warriors pull it in. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. The Pistons working the ball around now. Jackson dishes to Morris. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Morris with the block. Here's Jackson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And taken away by Johnson. And the wide open shot from Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Warriors leading by 7. Livingston kicks to Spates. To the wing on the left. Pass to Livingston. The dish to Spates. This one for 3. And he gets it to go. Spates has got 7 points for the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Draymond Green in for Serge Ibaka. And then for Detroit, Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Harris comes in for Johnson. And it's Jody Meeks in for Reggie Bullock. And it's the Warriors with the ball. After Reggie Jackson was able to get the triple, Thompson in the corner. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Pistons trailed by 7. Morris a screen. Jackson kicks to Morris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. And guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that. Greg, I don't think anyone felt he would have such an impact this fast.
Yeah, I mean, he's already a mountain of a man among boys. I mean, it's hard to believe when you look at this guy out there. He's only 22 years old.
Here's Ezeli, and it's Thompson again missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Jackson passes to Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 9 points for Andre Drummond. Iguodala's drive. Thompson right side. Passes it to Ezeli. Dishes it to Livingston. He kicks to Ezeli. Goes back up. Livingston, no luck.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Now Meeks. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. And he gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And Jody Meeks last season, coming off the best effort of his career the year before, signed a big contract with the Pistons. They thought he'd be their designated three-point shooter. Instead, he missed the first 22 games with a back injury and just never really got in sync.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Golden State. Jackson drives in. Now the pass to Meeks. Here's Harris. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now for Jody Meeks, we were just talking about with Greg last year, Clark. He did have a game where he rained 9 3-pointers on Orlando, just one short of the Pistons' all-time record.
Well, it's all about rhythm for him. I tell you where he finally found some rhythm last month of the season. I mean, he shot 57% from the field and 44% from behind the arc.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Curry can't get it to go.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
They set the pick. Here's Jackson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Warriors leading by 3. Curry dishes to Thompson. Curry attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
A different look here for Detroit. Zhang comes in for Morris, and Ray McCallum subbed in for Jackson. The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. First one falls for him.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
And McCallum kicks to Harris. Here's Drummond. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Pass to Ezeli. For 3. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 14.
And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
And so it's Golden State with it. following the bucket by the Pistons. Kicks to Azili. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Dang. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
McCallum, the pass to Harris. And McCallum kicks to Drummond. Tries again. Great D that time from Green.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Curry's got 16 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own. And
that'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 16 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Tobias Harris is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Jackson in the points. Azili. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
And guys, when you go to look for holes in the game of Tobias Harris, there really aren't any. One of the hardest workers in our league. If he has any weakness at all, it's his average size speed combo, which most likely will keep him from becoming the perennial all-star type.
Knocked away. Iguodala with it. Picked up by Harris. And Thompson kicks to Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Puts up the baby hook. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Jackson. The feed to Meeks. From deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Meeks got 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Johnson comes in for Harris. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Jody Meeks. Warriors leading by 7.
really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Curry kicks to Ezeli. Green dishes to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's Jackson with the drive. Here's Bullock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
Curry passes to Green. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. He dishes it to Green. That's good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Jackson. He's got 12. Johnson kicks to Baines. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Johnson can't hit.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Feeds it to Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing. Bullock dishes to Morris. Here's Johnson. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And guys, he's not the tallest or most imposing wing player, but Stanley Johnson has incredible strength and really unmatched confidence. One reason why so many were high on him in the draft.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Ezeli. Ibaka comes in for Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. It's tipped. Jackson kicks to Morris. He feeds it to Bullock. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Barnes. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Warriors lead by 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Jackson has the open look. And Detroit again with the bucket.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Ibaka outside. Back to Curry. The dish to Barnes. Pass to Ibaka. Thompson. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Bullock. And the rejection by Ibaka. And the basket good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. Up top, Curry. Guarded by Jackson. Out to Thompson. And the Warriors get it back. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look here for Detroit. Jang, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Harris comes in for Morris. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Barnes can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. McCallum, the pass to Dang. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Chang's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
So it's the Pistons now. Serge Ibaka making his last triple. Jang, no luck. Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Spates. To the paint. And stolen by Harris. And now the Pistons fast break. And Thompson sends it back. Curry with it. Picked up by Harris. And Maurice Spates the bucket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Stolen by Thompson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Now here's Curry following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And Curry, here we go. Barnes can't get it to go.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ibaka against Drummond. Livingston, no luck. The 3. And the miss. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. Warriors leading by 5. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Ezeli in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's McCallum after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Here's Drummond. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Dishes to Green. Picked him clean. And now the fast break. Meeks with the ball. Here's Morris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And Marcus Morris is nicknamed Mook. He has a twin brother, older by 7 minutes, named Markeith. Both brothers played at Kansas, drafted 13th and 14th in the same year, eventually played for the same pro team. That is joined at the hip.
Detroit making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Here is Livingston. Thompson outside. Meeks with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Drummond. Finishes the break with a slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And looking at the Morris brothers' careers through last season, the one area they haven't been joined at the hip in is in performance. Markeith has shown steady improvement over his first 4 years. Marcus Morris has had a very up and down start to his career.
And, you know, Kevin, Marcus has talent. He has versatility. He just hasn't found his role. It's time for him to step out of his brother's shadow and really establish who he is as a player.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And for Tobias Harris, a resurgence of sorts last season, Clark, especially from behind the arc, where he shot a career-high 36%.
You know, he'd only hit 25% from three the year before, Kevin. So, yeah, monster improvement in accuracy from long range.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Thank you, Doris. Stephen Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Pistons trailed by 3.
And getting back to Harris, there's just so much to like about his game. He lives in the gym, has a tremendous feel for the game, and he knows how to maximize his production within those athletic limitations.
And the basket by Curry.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Drummond. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
You know, the thing about Harris is he's a combo forward, extremely versatile. At 6'8", he struggles with size against the better power forward, and he lacks the athleticism of the better small forward. So to get the most out of him, you have to put him in the right matchups.
Here's Jackson. Morris a screen. Johnson dishes to Jackson. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Thompson kicks to Green. Iguodala outside. Back to Green. Out to Thompson. All alone. Again, Golden State.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Jang, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris kicks to Morris. Back to Harris. Here's Johnson. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
Detroit, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Ezeli. Golden State moving it around. Thompson dishes to Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Curry can't get it to go.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Outside for Jackson. And the pass to Harris. Stolen by Thompson. An even 3-on-3 break. He kicks it to Iguodala. That's good.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
Morris passes to Drummond. Iguodala with the steal. From deep three-point range. They get it again. Here's Green. And he dunks it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Pass to Curry. Thompson in the corner. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ezeli. And another basket for Golden State. Pistons trailed by 11. Here's Jackson. Makes good on the step-back jumper. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Jackson. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Ezeli. Outside Green. Rebound Detroit. Here's Jackson. But they'll get another chance. Harris kicks to Jackson. Out to Morris. They shoot again. Cannot hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Here's Curry. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. From deep, Iguodala. He cans that one.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.